Welcome to the Faster, Easier, Better show. This podcast is short, fun, and jam-packed with good ideas that you can start using right away.
Welcome to another episode. I'm your co-host, Ellen, along with my co-host...
Simply.
Simply. Okay.
Why do things the hard way when you can do them the easy way?
Okay, good point. Thanks
You know?
for listening. Oh, there's more.
That's good. That's good. I mean, why, if you're worried about cutting your finger, why, if you don't want to chop your fingers off, then have someone else hold the vegetables while you're cutting them, right? I mean, that's simple math. You're just not in any danger then. But I mean, sometimes simply getting things done simply means that you recognize your strengths and weaknesses and you hire someone that for them it's simple, but for you it's hard. Taxes is a good example.
Oh, yeah.
Some people, they might maybe understand the code and read it for, bathroom reading. But I don't. Yeah. I'll read it and reread it and read it again. I don't get it. And I just turn it all over and I'm happy.
Someone else does it. Yes. It is. You can't underestimate how awesome it is to turn something over to someone who can do it faster, easier, better than you can. And you're not going to hit your head against the wall because you can't do it. Websites.
But then someone will say, well, my H&R Block guy charges $250 or $500, or my tax professional, because I'm self-employed, charges me $1,000. Yes, but if you take away that 20 hours it would take you to do it yourself and use it to do a couple extra sales calls or sell a couple more of some things, I think you could make that up.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. I mean, I think about websites, I'm in the process of getting my website redone. And yeah, part of me is like, how hard could this be? Really? How hard? Well, guess what? For me, it is complicated. I don't know how to do all the bells and whistles that I'd like to see. And it's going to take less time and less frustration if I have someone else do it. I pay them to do it. I'm going to be a nicer person to be around. I'm not going to be so stressed. Someone else is doing it. It's going to look a lot better than if I did it. Mine would look like, if you could have a website that looked like a 5-year-old did it with construction paper and tape, that would be what mine would look like. But no, I'm going to paying someone to make it look like a real adult did it.
It's funny. I am, again, yin and yang. I like doing it, and it didn't come natural to me. I've really struggled to learn code and all that, but I enjoy it. I do. I like it because we're both designers at heart, and there's a lot of design elements to it. But to get things to move it's getting easier. But it's funny, we talk about taxes. There used to be a lot more people did their own taxes. I think less and less people change their own oil, do their own taxes, and maybe even design their own websites from scratch. At the very least, you'd use some sort of a template to get you started. But that's smart. That's just smart that you find someone to do what you've done. But there's other things that you can do that are I started to sing on Simply, where, why would you want to sort your own clothes when you get a hamper that has darks and lights and you just put them in, then it's already pre-sorted. And we have another basket for the kids' baseball uniforms. Like this needs to be washed now because now they're playing 5 games a week. So, that just simplifies things. And you talked about less stress by having someone else do something for you. Sometimes less stress comes from just having things being more efficiently handled. Like it's smoother.
Oh, absolutely. I have a friend that has said that, if she has Monday night dinner nailed down Monday morning, her whole day is just that much better because she's not worried about what she's going to make or whether she has the stuff. It could be a he just as well. But having that one thing, Monday night dinner is already scheduled, figured out whatever it's going to be. That's a less stress. And, you could make it easier by, okay, maybe I'm just ordering dinner. But finding that one thing that causes stress and working around it. Just like you're talking about, okay, baseball uniforms. If the kids threw them in with the rest of the clothes, you wouldn't know. He was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna wash clothes on Tuesday, but I've got a game Monday night." So yeah.
Yeah, and they're too old to blame. They're teenagers, so they can't blame their mom anymore. I'm their coach, so I don't want to hear that.
Well,
You don't blame your mom. You're old enough to do your own laundry.
I was just gonna say they better be doing their own laundry.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
most of the times, yeah.
Yeah.
And the other thing is sometimes stress comes from just not having a tool. Like, God, this would be so simple if I just had this tool. So I started carrying around a Leatherman, not on my belt, because that.
No.
Well, yeehaw, got my Leatherman right here. But
a multi-tool.
Multi-tool. Like, I can't tell you how many times that one tool saved the day. And, it got done what needed to get done on the spot. Less stress, less mess. Done and done. So looking for simple solutions, that's a sign of a smart person. And, help me out here, and a...
efficient one.
Yes, that is the correct answer. You win, you win, you win.
I do. So outsource if you need to, or find ways to, be Johnny on the spot with your Leatherman or your uniform that's in the wash. And then be back with us again next week for another episode.